Hello and welcome to Clever Witty Gaming, and today I'm super excited to bring you this video. This video has been something a long time coming, I think, because a lot of people seem to hate on a game for just because it's popular. So once again, I'm playing one of my favourite games of all time. This is No Man's Sky, and I really hope that if you haven't played it, you go out of your way to give it a chance and actually have an open mind when you go into it, because it truly is a fantastic game. So before we get into the video, as I said, we're going to stare into space as I say this, because this is true passion. This is coming straight from the heart, and I believe that those who are a fan of this video game will go along and say with me this: Sean Murray and the team at Hello Games, this is directly straight to you guys. This is a massive thank you from the fan base of No Man's Sky. This is our love to you going out, because you have made a most fantastic game in the world. It's brilliant. It shows so much innovation. It shows your passion, your sight for video games. It is fantastic, and I really hope to see more from you, and we like to hear more from you, Sean, to be honest with you, because it would be fantastic just to hear from you, because you kind of, I know you don't like, we know that you don't like going into interviews or anything, but you know, as fans, people may spout out hate, but we don't care about the haters. Just think about the fans, focus on the fans, and especially all the stuff you're doing at the moment. You're doing a fantastic job. So everybody who does love this game, put it in the comments below. I'm going to make sure that Sean sees this video and sees that everybody who still loves this game is still putting all their passion, appreciation into playing it, and showing that we do love this game. So yes, fantastic game, Sean. Let's start defending it. So those who go out of their way to say that you don't have an opinion because you like this game, this is something I hear all the time. You like that game, you don't have an opinion. Anyone who says that, by classification, has no way of going into a game with an open mind. We have an open mind, because we don't just play the games like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, your Battlefields. We'll play games that are different, because we think, you know what, let's not play the same formula over and over and over again. This game has got so many different features and so many layers of lore and different systems built into this. It's absolutely fantastic, and people who hate it generally just won't want to play anything that's different or new. And we know that from in scientific, psychological studies, however you want to say it, that a lot of people are afraid of change and do not like change, and this is a change to a lot of the formulas. This brings something new. It mixes formulas up, and this is a formula on its own. Let's just say that. This game is fantastic. It looks beautiful. That's another thing as well. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's got bugs. It's laggy." When a game came out, yeah, it had bugs. It was a little bit laggy, but what games nowadays don't come out with bugs? What games nowadays don't come out with all the rubbish like microtransactions and all the DLC passes? I haven't seen a single microtransaction in No Man's Sky. I haven't seen a single DLC pass. All I've seen from Sean Murray and the team at Hello Games is passion. I've seen content, and well, I've seen one of the things I've seen really as well is the pure love for the community. I mean, let's take a look. He could have just walked away from No Man's Sky. He could have just walked away. Let's be honest. He could have just said, you know what, it didn't get the popularity as received as we proceeded that it would get. So we're just gonna say, yeah, we're done with it and go. Like a lot of other projects, a lot of companies have done. No, he stuck to his guns, and he said, you know what, this is the vision we had for the game. This is the passion we have for the game. We are standing by it, and we are making this game how we saw it. He got the community involved more than ever. Look at the ARG. Have you seen any games company go out of their way to get in contact with the community, to bring the community together, to show people what this game really has, the lore that it has, to bring people who just strangers together to figure out future updates, to figure out an actual game within real life to do with the game. It's fantastic. And anyone who goes out of the way and says, oh, there's no community, there's no multiplayer, at the moment, there is no co-op. There's a form of light bulb, it's the Fable 2 sort of thing. That's the closest thing I can think of, to explain it. And that's not me saying that's a bad thing, because if you didn't read the update notes from 1.3, at the end he said, this is just the foundation for a fully fledged co-op experience, because that's what they want. They want to push for a co-op experience, because that's what people want. I don't think, maybe it wasn't in the vision in the beginning, because he did say in the beginning you know, if you found someone, which would be extremely rare, because I still haven't found anyone yet. I've been exploring space absolutely for ages. I haven't found another single person playing yet as a light bulb or glowy thing. That, yeah, you know, it would be extremely rare. And yeah, you know, people did somehow find each other, and it didn't, you know, happen. But as I said, the passion behind it would have been that he wanted that launch, but obviously we didn't know what complications were at the time of launch. Something might have happened that we don't know about. Some clarification of what actually happened, Sean. That'd be lovely to see, you know, to know what happened with the situation there. None of us are going to get mad. We love the game. There's so much passion for this this subject of what happened here, and I think that's one thing that fans would really love as an answer to what happened there behind the scenes. Because yeah, I mean, we know he doesn't really go out too much out in public or speak to people or talk to people, because, well, I mean, beforehand he was quite shy and he doesn't really like doing that sort of thing. He said in the press conference he does not like going out of his way and, you know, doing public speeches or anything. And, you know, especially after what happened with the release of No Man's Sky and the amount of hate he got, and unnecessarily hate, I've got to admit, unnecessary hate. Just because the game didn't come out as perfect as everybody hyped it up to be, which was another problem that this game got, was an overhypeness, that people jumped on a train thinking, oh, it's in space. You know, people play and watch things like Star Wars and think, oh, you know what, it's my dream come true. It's Star Wars, the free roam exploration game. It's Star Wars. It's Star Trek. It's everything I can think of. Where they don't understand that it's not that. This is someone else's, you know, this is someone else's passion. This is someone else's view of what, you know, they think a space game should be. And I'm just saying now, it's a fantastic view. It's a beautiful view, and it's something that I do hope that people should show a bit more respect to, and stop saying just because it had a few bugs at launch they don't give it a go. Give it a go. Or, I mean, even if you won't give it a go yet, there's an update coming out, and I'm going to cover this update as soon as it comes out. As soon as it ships, I'm going to cover the update of No Man's Sky. Well, we think it's 1.5. High chance that it's called 1.5. So yeah, there's a massive chance that by the time you've seen the video for 1.5, once I've made the video, that you'll fall in love with this game if you love your sci-fi, and that you won't hate it as much. Okay? Or you won't, you know, I would say hate it as much, because there are people out there who still hate the game and they'll still play it and then still moan that they hate it, and I don't understand why they're still playing it because they hate it. It just means that they like it, and just, you know, they fall into that popularity thing where to stay popular they just want to hate the game. So yeah, this problem with No Man's Sky, where everybody just wants to hate it, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. We're getting constant updates. We're getting good features. There's so many systems in place behind the scene. There's so much lore. There's so much story. They're doing a fantastic job. My voice is breaking through now because it really hurts. I've recorded this about God knows how many times, 50 times, because my PlayStation has been playing up. So I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I could have done a lot more in this video. I didn't write a script or anything. This is purely a video I've been wanting to create for quite a long time. I got really excited and just want to make sure that you know, a lot of stuff got said. Now the ARG thing. Now, as I said at the end of the video, something I want to talk about the ARG, and this actually goes to Sean. Well, Sean, I do hope that you watch this, and I beg that you and your team watch this. It'd be nice to have, when it comes to ARG, something that involves people who, you know, because not everybody has a PC and not everybody can do sort of puzzles the way as word text and stuff like that. It'd be nice to see to get the larger community involved, maybe in a slower paced version, to have something in game that is sort of like an ARG but in the game, you know what I mean? It's something that can get the whole community involved just by playing the game, like discovering stuff that hint towards stuff, you know, or codes towards stuff, or, you know, maybe even coming across like distant messages left behind in some sort of signal with, that'll have, I don't know, a code in or something which has to be decrypted or whatever, they'll be fantastic. And yeah, thank you so much once again, Sean and the team at Hello Games, for creating this video game. It's a mark of genius. It's a work of art. It's fantastic, and the appreciation and the love is still there. So happy Valentine's Day for those who didn't notice that he did give out some love to the community on Valentine's Day. But yes, there's our love, a true love letter to a game that deserves it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.